Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's get him! Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game. Today we're bringing you another free-to-play guide for beginners containing 0 rares and 0 mythic rares. It's mono white. I'd love to say it's devotion, but there's no devotion cards here. This is pure aggro, you guys, and we have a lot of really cool interactions within the deck. So let's get into it. We're going to take a look at the deck, talk a little bit of the strategy, and then we're going to get into some gameplay. So again, thanks for watching. This is a very aggro heavy deck, so we have a lot of 1 and 2 drops. The first of which is a 1-drop Alseid of Life's Bounty for 1. This is a 1/1 lifelink creature, and you can pay 1 to sacrifice it to give another creature or enchantment you control protection from the chosen color choice. Faerie Guidemother, also another 1-drop. She's a 1/1 with flying. You can use Gift of the Fae for 2, which is a sorcery adventure. Target creature gets +2/+1 and gains flying until end of turn. We're using the flying ability on our Ajani. Haazda Marshal, another 1-drop, 1/1. When it and at least 2 other creatures attack, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Healer Hawk, 1/1 flying lifelink. God's Willing, target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Scry 1, again using this to protect our Ajani. Ajani's Pridemate for 2. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Ajani's Pridemate. That's our main get here. We're going to come back to that. Impassioned Orator, also for 2. This is a 2/2. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun, similar effect. His toughness is equal to your devotion to white, and then whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain 1 life, so twice the value in Daxos there. Phalanx Tactics for 2. This is an instant spell. Target creature you control gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Each other creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So this is our budget unbreakable formation. We also have Angel of Vitality. This is our first 3-drop. It's a 2/2 with flying, and if you would gain life, you gain that much life +1 instead, which is amazing. And then Angel of Vitality gets +2/+2 as long as you have more than 25 life. And then we have Forbidding Spirit for 3. This is a 3/3, and when it enters the battlefield until your next turn, creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless their controller pays 2 for each of those attacks. So that's really quite incredible. You can shut down other aggro decks and still get in with your flyers to get that chip damage if you need, or maybe just those extra turns with your Ajani. So that's the deck. We have 21 planes. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the strategy now. Like any other aggro deck, the strategy is quite simple here. Put your creatures on the field, turn them sideways, smash your opponent, and win games. We do get into a little bit more of the ins and out here though. We have a couple creatures that are going to give protection, or a couple cards I should say, such as Alseid Life's Bounty. We're paying 1 to gain protection. God's Willing, we're paying 1 to gain protection. And we do this for 2 reasons. We do this A, to protect our Ajani's Pridemate from removal. Say a Murderous Rider hits our Ajani's Pridemate, give it protection, right? However, we also want to use these cards when we're on the offensive. If our opponent has some blockers, right? We put on protection from his color. Now we can attack like we have unblockable. So it's a great way to also finish off your opponent if you don't need to protect your Ajani. We can go a little bit further and put flying on our Ajani with Gift of the Fae. Also really, really good because not a lot of decks run flying, so you can get up above the fray and smash your opponent in that way. Go wide, play Phalanx Tactics, smash your opponent that way, right? So there's not too much to the deck. However, there are a couple cool interactions you can do via God's Willing and Alseid of Life's Bounty, both defensively and offensively, based on what the situation needs. If you really needed to use Phalanx Tactics as a defensive card to protect your Ajani, you could. But again, it's not recommended as it's used as an offensive card, right? Forbidding Spirit shuts down aggro decks that are going to attack you when you need to get those last few hits in with your Ajani. Angel of Vitality is another great way to get that last little bit of chip damage in because she has evasion through flying as well. So that's our deck tech, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If I had to pick an opening hand, it goes Life's Bounty, Ajani's Pridemate, Angel of Vitality, or Impassioned Orator. Something to keep us going. I also like Healer's Hawk, but again, that turn 1 lifelink and turn 2 Ajani is ideal. That's what you want to hit always if you can. That's today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit. If you have any questions, just jump in the Discord. That's it, you guys. That was our deck tech and strategy. we're going to go ahead and get into a little bit of footage now. If you enjoyed this video or found any value in it so far, it would be great if you could go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Possibly even share this out to a friend who you thought of while watching. We're live on Twitch every single morning, 6 a.m. PST, so you can go ahead and join the live conversation there. Feel free to also join the Discord, link in the description below, if you have any questions about this deck. We are rocking life gain. We need an Ajani in our opening hand. We also prefer our opponent not to have removal. Ooh, Haazda Marshal is nice though. This is almost as good as an Ajani hand. It's our one of. And if we can get this through without removal for a few turns, that token generation is sick. Okay, so we have some Selesnya action coming at us. Loving those enchantments. No attacks here. Next turn we'll lay into him. Bronze line, pretty cool, not gonna lie. Let's toss our angel in play. And now we can start attacking with our Healer Hawks. Gotta love it. Assassin Champion is an amazing draw engine if you can get it going. No blocks here, that's fine. Let's take the long route home. Try to go as wide as we possibly can. Basically gonna shut down a lot of what he's doing next turn, as he'll have to pay to attack us. That puts us at 25. Angel of Vitality goes up. It's an interesting board state. We do have our... Oh, don't hit our angel. Okay, takes our angel, and he actually is going to get a draw from this, which makes me sad. Very good value. Removal plus draw. Whew. It gives me shivers. And because this is an aggro deck, math is for blockers. Let's just try to keep going. And once he declares blockers, we're going to use our tactics. Powering up our Healer Hawk. That way our Spirit survives. He could sacrifice his life's bounty to protect his Bronze-Eyed Lion. He's going to now put that Bronze-Eyed Aura on his champion, which equals another draw. Oh! Feels bad. We're up at 31, our opponent down 7 though, so we, in theory, are in a good position. But I am scared of that Citizen Champion, you guys. What an aggressive card. He's in a weird position. He shouldn't attack. He needs to defend that Forbidding Spirit. I guess he could go on an unlimited route with these enchantments, though. Taking out our flyers. Smart play, smart play. Continuing his unlimited draw. Oh, I can't get over it. We've all seen this before. And he is going to attack because now he has Vigilance. No lifelink, at least. This is good, right? we can go in the air a little bit further. If only we had that second healer hawk, that would be great. What a world though, right? This is still lethal though. Right, he blocks this. He blocks this. Gains 1 life, goes to 8. And we hit him for 7. But he does lose the important card, his life's bounty. Right? I'd rather get rid of that protection ability that it has. So he's down to 1. We're still up at 28. We have 2 flyers for next turn. Cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen. He has his draw engine on the field still, full mid of cards. And he plays a Calyx, which is going to exile one of my other healers.
Foolish mortals have
Goodbye, Healer Hawk. He could also go for the draw, but I'm thinking we'll see a -3.
I accept my
Ouch.
punishment befitting of the crime.
Well, that's not going to do it. I don't want to be that guy, but we're going to hold it in our hand. Oh my god, you guys. Does he whiff or does he smash us with it? It's a sad question. Ouch. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's get him! How else do you solve a problem like that? It's an unwinnable situation. So close your eyes, throw it out there somewhere. Hopefully it works out for you. He needs to scoop on this. We need no Banishing Light. That's not one of his Banishing Lights. Okay, okay. He will get to draw it because his enchantment, that does suck. 39 cards left in his deck. Another Calyx, we knew it. Absolutely, we knew it.
Furious god of fate.
Taking our other flyer. Wow. We are getting bullied out, you guys. Take that other draw, you know you want to. This is as close as you're gonna get. We could pull a God's Willing, have protection from green, and he cannot block. That's our route of play. A Faerie Guidemother's flying will also help us. Daxos does neither. We're gonna play him down though because we can't go wide next turn unless he plays a creature. No attacks. Still have 15 life. So the deck has a lot of wiggle room, which is really good. And hopefully you get to those cards that help you extend over your opponent. He's up to 3, which is less than ideal. That means that even if we double attack, he's going to survive. Now he's got a life's bounty, lifelink blocker plus draw, plus 2 draw. Nice. So what we really 100% need is a God's Willing. Or actually God's Willing will not even do it because he has white as well. So we can't just single out green because life's bounty can shut us down as well. So we're down to just a Faerie Guidemother helping us out of this situation. Ouch. So again, it's not always so often your opponent gets so lucky with his deck. Like, look at this. Woof. So it all comes down to our next draw. Is it a Faerie Guidemother? Can we do it? That's good game. No Guidemother, and we're outie. Alright, hopefully we can get our own value engine going here. Or even just pull those necessary key pieces to hit home. Such as a turn 1 Marshal, turn 2 Ajani. Only playing our Ajani on turn 2 if we sense there's no removal. Here we know there's direct removal. So unfortunately we have to bait it out for a while. Sorry, that's supposed to be a land. It is what it is. He's gonna step on it though with the giant. That's a go-to move. Robert the Rich is also very aggro. Ouch. And he gets an Angel of Vitality, a 3-drop. We go Orator. We may as well get the attacking. We're sure is not defending with our Marshal. We're down to 16, unfortunately. Steamkin's totally fine. Ooh. Gets God's willing. No blocks here. Let's play our Ajani here. Hopefully he doesn't have removal. He is up at 3, so that does help quite a bit. No attacks here. We'll try to defend. Another Fervent Champion in the house. BEA, beautiful. And he removes our Orator, our source of life gain. To be honest, that's totally fine with us. No attacks here, still playing the defensive role, unfortunately. An aggro duel. Hey, Steamkin's pretty good. I feel like they changed the blue a little bit on the numbers. I'm pretty positive they did. Alright, this is looking terribly bad. We can shut down his attackers at least. We really have no way through this terrible, terrible maze though. No attacks, just chilling. We do have protection. Straight into a huge main phase life stage because he can't attack, because he'd have to pay for it. Draws 2 land, and then it's our turn. Let's continue to shut him down in the same fashion. Buffing our Ajani up as high as we can. There's no way he is removal for 6. Unless he's Ember Cleaving, right? We still can't get through his Annex, so no attackers. We could go pretty wide if he didn't have so many creatures, but... Oh my god. Good game, you guys. So we got beat down twice in a row with this mono white deck. People are just dropping absolute fine-tuned decks on us. This is amazing. We're gonna get hit for 50 damage here. Oh my god. What a terrible time. Oh, he can't attack because he can't pay for it. Interesting. There's no way we can deal enough damage here, unfortunately. We'll show him just how close we could have gotten. Right, we do get close, but again, no cigar. Our Guidemother on top. Oh my god, maybe we should have played it slower. That's a nice hit. If only it had life gain to offset how much damage our opponent's about to do to us. Down to 10. Does not feel good. Straight up lava coils, our life's bounty. Understandable. We do have blockers and he doesn't have any trample, so we might survive this. And he does have the flying, which is unfortunate. We did need the protection again because the Phoenix of Ash kind of sends us for a whirl here. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. We're going to give it flying again. Even though he can block the flyer, we do have to continue our assault. And if only he didn't have that flyer, we'd get him here, you guys. So he's really saved by that Phoenix of Ash. And again, we're competing with these top tier decks, falling just a little bit short though, it seems. He also has Robber of the Rich with Reach. Double blocking. And he's gonna buff up his Phoenix for the kill via Steamkin power. Nice play. I'll respect that, right? Then he just brings Phoenix back. He gets the tokens from Annex, and we can basically just give him the hello, good game. Unfortunately, 5 creatures in the graveyard equals Phoenix back on the field, and he has more evasive protection from our flyers. All right, so we're seeing how the deck's supposed to work at least, right? There's not a need for us to win every single match. The meta is so aggressive right now. It is a miracle that we're able to compete with it relatively aggressive like this with 0 commons and 0 rares. Getting hit for 9 damage here. Less than unfortunate. And again, he's got that flyer again. No blocks. Ouch. So he's so wide that we're not going to be able to do anything. And if our Ajani would have survived, we could have done it. No protection though, so it is what it is. Let's just play it out, I guess, right? Let's toss up our Spirit. Play our other healer. We're holding on. I've never seen anyone survive this long against a red deck with that kind of field state. I'm sure he could crush us at any moment. Maybe he's just looking for that Ember Cleave. Here it is. Right, how is it not? So this is a terrible time for all of us involved. We're getting hit for 9. Ouch, 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 ouch. So let's just start ticking these away. It's a bummer. Let's get the kill if we can. Right, obviously we can take the kill here. We don't want to kill Annex if possible. We want Annex to survive because we don't want him to have any blockers, see? But then again, if all of our people are just dying as well, it's quite a terrible equation. Yeah, that is game regardless. Good game. Math is for blockers, as I've heard, and we definitely should have done more of it here. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. All right, we're getting bullied out pretty hard. Hopefully we can resolve this and redeem ourselves. 2 Orators isn't the worst, and we also have a Marshal to hit us up off the beginning. We're gonna toss the Spirit, and hopefully, just hopefully, we can avoid field wipes. All right. Let's toss Daxos out for turn 2. Butcher in the house. Let's toss another Orator, or our first Orator. I confuse him with Daxos. They're so similar. No attacks here. Cauldron Familiar, that's fine. Another Butcher, oof, that's not cool. Right, we do get the token generation, which is really good. He should kill the Marshal. He takes it. That's amazing to me. He could have double killed with his Butcher. Scourge Diva in the house. I have lifelink. No blocks, man. Will he outpace us with the Dreadhorde Butchers? We're gonna have to see. How much will we hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 we'll hit for here, I believe. Oh no, he's got a blocker. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Let's make sure the damage gets through. We should have done this instant speed as well, but why not? Just while out. More life. All right, so that's some pretty gross math. When Judith dies, she can deal 1 damage to the soldier over here, right? So that's not bad conversion. But again, he is so far in the hole, it's not even funny. So it's nice that this deck has finally worked out for us. And believe it or not, you guys, it was all without an Ajani. Could you imagine if we had one? So sitting at 31, a full field, our opponent is down to 2 life, and we've had things just as bad happen to us. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves. No Mayhem Devil, which is saving us here. Healerhawks are prime targets for Mayhem Devil. A 3rd Butcher, that's amazing. He knows he needs to defend, but he knows also that my 2 flyers cannot be stopped. So that's a good game, and this is an ideal line of play. This was our free-to-play guide for beginners, Mono White Devotion, 0 rares, 0 mythics. It underperformed in the video, but overall I think this is a really strong deck. Don't take those matches to heart too much. We have a lot of power and a lot of capability in this deck. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Be sure to check us out live every morning on Twitch, 6 a.m. PST, and then go ahead and join the Discord if you're looking to follow up with this video. If you have any questions, any comments, jump in there and you can reach out to me personally. Thanks for watching and have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our other guides for beginners. And if you want to see some of our more popular videos, go ahead and dig into our greatest hits. Don't forget to tap subscribe, and we'll see you all tomorrow.